Hello, folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/games with Nick. Um, we finished our playthrough of Ocarina of Time the other day, so I needed something else to play in the quote-unquote action category. And actually, I have a lot of ideas for things I want to stream. Hollow Knight probably is towards the top. Yakuza 0 also pretty close to the top. But those are longer games, and I really only have about a week left before I leave for vacation for a full month. So I wanted something a little shorter, and I was like, I've been meaning to stream Firewatch for a while, so let's dive into it. This is a narrative game, so try and keep it spoiler free, and I will try to keep it spoiler free in my commentary. And I really enjoyed it when it came out, but I don't know that I've played it since. So yeah, let's just hit a new game. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Oh, she's about your age, late 20s, with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. Uh, what's your, major? Similar to word major and smells like chorus. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn? You ask. She says definitely. Where to hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. I love exploring, what can I say? I know what I'm supposed to do. It's also the first time I'm feeling the control. Load gear, quote unquote. You did for over a year. Drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near your school with a view of the mountains. You drink beers on the deck. Drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. It's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking the dog. It's badass. My sister has had beagles for years. I gotta pick up the beagle. Named her Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. Talk out on deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you're gonna have some. Couple little idiots. One day. Why rush? She looks away out towards the mountain. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. I tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, walking off. One day, okay? Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Don't forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for experienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. If you're in Dare country, learn to live with bears. Alright. $1980, next year. It's Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late. Doesn't call. You're worried I'm getting angry about a minute. She walks in after they've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. If I when she gets back between sheets. Ooh, I would get mad. I would not be able to ignore her. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. You know you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Next year. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man. You look awesome. Two forks, fire lookout. The next year. It's now been, what, 4 years since we've met? During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town that brings folks in from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. But fuck! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. Confront the attacker. Steer him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and try to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. She asks to take a different path from that day forward. It's okay, you don't want to get away either. Then on you walk by the river. Plenty of kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. It lives in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, assistant department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. No, neither of these are good options. Oh. You ask her, she'll commit back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She just says that it'll be hard, but she'll do it if you want to. Tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She couldn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia may be suffering from early onset dementia. He is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. He-Man. Bucket is getting older. She recommends that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Okay, Bucket is only like 6 at this point. Maybe 8 if you want to give it a couple years from shelter. But like, that's not that old for a dog. 1987. We're now about 9 years since we met Julia, I think. Julia's effects couldn't get worse. She can remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. It has to be brought home by the police. He's devastated. He's sent home on permanent medical leave. Someday you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child are idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you to bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing you're dead as before. Still her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit. For a while your friends come by with little things throughout the day. It gets worse. 88. Spend your days following Julia around the house. Count seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel to none. Suggest that Julia could leave somewhere else, or with 24-hour care, a home, for you for a couple months. I. Oh. Oh. The pragmatic choice would probably be a full-time care facility. You cannot take care of her by yourself. That seems to be fair. We're gonna go that way. It's like it pains me, but let's go that way. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. It's here every day and every other day. You got to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, "If you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off." So you decide to not see your friends that much. Next year, Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you're a good therapist. You won't. Well, it's really like Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Oh, oh. Oh, Jesus. It's a very rough beginning, but I think it's important to help you put yourself in Harren's shoes so that you're actually inhabiting the character, you know, playing through the game. It's rough, man. It's rough.
Hello, Two Forks Tower. Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm just looking around. Actually, I don't even know where I'm supposed to. Oh, here.
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Let me use a couple of settings.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you, which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job. good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Can I do anything except I can't interact with anything. I guess I'm gonna pick up the stupid radio. Get bleach, pine cone. Why we're so many. A cookbook, kiss iron pan, National Forest Guidebook. Supplies, water jug. Some books. Thermos. Math table.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Okay, which one is my west-facing
Are those
window?
fucking fireworks?
West-facing windows.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
Alright. So I purposely chose to make it so that we don't have a big thing that tells us which way we are and which we're supposed to go, and instead to orienteer us. So we need to go west, following the cache or the cage, and then the lake trail, I guess. Cache.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. It saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, alright. I found the supply box.
Great.
One, 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's a couple of things. A medicine wheel down. Ranger Rick, Nick, Will Armstrong. Cool. This is the Wapiti Wheel area detail. We might as well go and look at the amusing thing. Ron, 7786. 3 years ago. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I looked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. For one of those bars you like. Hiking in the park, let's get fucked when I'm backstage. Yep. I'm just gonna keep notes. Pick up a granola bar. Still good? Probably still good. I don't need it. I'm gonna put it back. Take your rope. Oh, let me actually see. We are a very bad ranger. We just want to explore.
I've got an overgrown trail here.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it?
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Alright. And I guess this should now be shown. I guess that means that the trail is overgrown. Yeah. Let's try and go down the slightly northern route. The amazing look. I just enjoy the orienteering part of this game a lot.
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of... well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. Maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
Alright. Where are the firework people? I don't want to deal with the firework people.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
Christ, lady.
I mean, we are living in Bears territory. We're, by the way, in, Oregon? I have no idea where the Shoshone National Forest is. For sale by some people in Virginia. 52 Works Lookout. Okay, I gotta look this up because now I'm curious. The Shoshone. National Forest. Wyoming. We're in Wyoming. Okay. Good to know. Yes, and we are going down to see the Weird Wheel.
Wow, there's an old, I think it's called a medicine wheel out here?
Yeah, it was made by Crow American Indians hundreds of years ago. There are lots of small ones. Have you ever been to Medicine Wheel Monument over in the Bighorns?
I sure haven't.
Well, it's worth a 3-hour detour on the way home in August.
Neat. I'll keep it in mind.
Alright, we've seen the medicine wheel. We'll actually do our job now.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort when it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here.
Sorry, I don't really know what you mean by recruiting effort.
Oh, after last summer. Budgets went through the roof, a lookout in every lookout for the first time in 20 years.
Last summer?
Oh, come on, you're from Denver, not Delaware. This was national news for Pete's sake.
Boulder. I'm from Boulder.
Same diff.
Oh, you're talking about that giant fire that probably caused some damage. Turned an entire jamboree of brownies to dust.
Brownies don't have jamborees.
Well, they should.
And you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, do you?
I do not.
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is like, 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. If the goddamn park can burn down again.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They just look like knives, okay? Plus, there's already a Widowmaker on the backside of Carter Mountain. It would be confusing.
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
So, the best part of the game is just the banter back and forth with Delilah, so I'm gonna try to call in as many things as I can, because that's really what makes the heart of the game.
No!
Ouch.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
And I wish I had now a nice little granola bar. Give me up. Going down, Widowmaker. Pretty much a straight shot, I guess.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
People are just the worst, aren't they?
They're not great, no.
Alright.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
Alright, we've cleaned up.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
That's true for a lot of things.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh, we
Well,
had the fireworks.
They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Hmm. Alright. Oh.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are panties.
You never use the word
What?
panties.
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, because you're 12?
Underwear. Underwear. Only creeps call them panties. Come on.
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on. I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay. I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Gold stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
This guy's creepy, Chelsea.
You probably have a tiny dick. Thank you. Now leave us alone.
You're a creep.
Total creep.
Hey, he's going to mess with our stuff.
Don't go back there, you dick.
I don't like this. Can we go?
Shit. Let's go to the other side of the lake. Later, Skeezer. We're gonna tell everyone there's a perv out here.
Oh, actually, can I? Probably not. But let's start exploring. Well, you know, if they're going that way.
Hey, that go okay?
It went fine.
Oh, wow. The music's, a little loud.
Oh, sorry. I took their stereo.
Okay, well, I guess we're all even then?
Yeah, I think so.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
Hmm.
Any chance of those kids getting a disease in this lake, like diphtheria or consumption or...
Consumption?
Yes.
Not if they're not
I
19th
was
century
about to
chimney
say.
sweeps, no.
You know, whatever.
I mean, if they drank a bunch, Giardia maybe, but probably not this time of year.
Well, that's too bad.
So this place we're trying to be, you know, honest, respectful guards. Mm. 8/29/86. Ron got some bad news back home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Just to say, though, budgets being what they are. Did you get a minute about what went down in Wapiti? Strife isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you must have got hung up. Dave. Yes, amigos is Spanish and professionalis is Italian. It is not Italian. Oh, I guess. No, I enjoy reading for the actual writing. Copy the information. Trail up the canyon. Trail up to Wapiti Meadow.
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Fourth Estate. Richest surgeon. Neil Black thought a trip to California would do it good. He'd soak up some sun, drive a convertible, and maybe even enjoy a poolside drink with a tiny umbrella. But in Richard Sturgeon's fourth entry in the Neil Black series, California is nothing but an emergency landing after a murder in first class. Starts off a Trans-American thriller that puts Neil off the South City streets and slams in headfirst into a certain web of politics and something finance, and all he finds is murder, deceit, and betrayal. Fourth Estate is new territory for Sturgeon, and it's not to be. $2.50. That is real cheap. Okay. Oh, actually, dude. I want to keep this guy. So. Oh, we're gonna have to do this, huh? The hard way. So, I want to go. Try and go up north to see if there's something. I know I can't go back up Widowmaker, so I might as well just follow the king, I guess. Yeah. Let's do that. Grab my book. Which way is northeast? Northeast. Oh, except I don't have a rope anymore, do I? Yep. Alright. So... been marked. Yep. Rope hook has been marked. We could maybe go back a little further south. Let's see. Something. I think it just doubles back. Yep, we're back in the Thunder Canyon. Alright. Let's just make our way back this way, I guess. Drop. Look at map. There's really nothing in the no tracks, no trails until we go to the cache at the end. Yeah. This to me is what makes this game really cool. I already said so, but just the whole, orienteering, getting around. Purposely doing it without a big arrow that tells you which bar and which way.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
Alright.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum.
I appreciate that.
Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Will do. It's like, again, coming from the introduction, it felt like too personal a question for Henry to answer straight away. It's not like, oh, I'm here because my wife has early onset dementia and doesn't recognize me anymore, and I hate her for it secretly, and I hate myself for hating her, and it's a whole messed up situation. Like, that's not something people. Huh. Okay, just through.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
Yeah, I'm not sure I got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
Already hard.
Ugh.
I see my joke did not spark your sense of humor.
Ugh.
What, you're not enjoying our current conversation?
Oh my god, lady.
The arc of our budding friendship.
How exactly are you in charge?
Aw, Henry, that's a good one.
You satisfied?
Yes.
One, two. Copy information on the map. What do we get? What do we get? Surfer trail up north. Cave leading back to the Two Forks Lookout. Anything else? Oh, there are some things. There's like a little offshoot. Following the gate, I guess. And then something that says fix me. You got a flashlight. That's nice.
Ah! There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
What happens if instead of going down the cave, I go the other way? I mean, actually, I can probably... I'm gonna have to come back this way, so let me just leave the book in the cache. So I can come pick it up later. It in cache. It's, so at its core, this game is a walking simulator with a bit of a Metroidvania aspect to it. You get new tools that let you open up new paths and places. There's never really any challenge to it. It's just about having the right tool, which unlocks as part of the story. Oh, apparently go all the way up to the cache 302, huh? Nice. Okay, it should be on my right. Think so, not yet. Let's see, so we have valley, and then things start curving up. Oh, well, no, we're just at the first bend. So then it goes right, and then left. We just follow the telephone pole, that's the other thing. We follow the telephone pole. When telephone pole crosses over the trail, that's when we'll get to the cache. Oh.
What are these power lines doing out here to the north?
Those are comms lines. They connect folks like me to Central Command.
Got it.
And if you can see them, that means you turn north at the cave and far, far away from Two Forks. You should head back.
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
Ooh. I placed a hat house on the thing? No. What does this sign say? For a fair fight will cad bear 2 points. Still feels like cool. Oh. Oh, just through maybe? No. Ooh.
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh. Found an old hat from a Korean war vet.
You'd be surprised how many former service members take this gig.
Well, makes sense.
I imagine if you've been through war, you probably can't get enough silence.
You know, I don't think I have ever explored this cabin, not that I remember. But that's cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Well, you're welcome, little raccoon.
Holy crap, I think I might have just gotten rabies.
Go on.
I'm sniffing around an old lookout and I got attacked by a raccoon.
Did he bite you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Wait, is the lookout you're in burned to a crisp and filled with raccoons?
Apparently.
Ooh, Hawk's Rest.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're doing.
What do you mean? I just like to stay out of haunted places myself.
Okay, go on. Out with it.
You want to hear about Raccoon Carter? So, some years ago, way before my time, a man named Winthrop Carter was stationed at Hawk's Rest. He was an angry, angry loner. The story was he lost his life savings betting on horse fights.
Horse fights?
In Mexico. So he did what a lot of us do in times of trouble. He signed up with the Forest Service to watch for fires. His first night in his lookout, there was a break-in, and the break-ins didn't stop. Finally, one night he awoke to find someone in his lookout. He reached for his hand axe and threw it at the figure, and just before the axe killed its target, he heard a small voice cry, "Help!"
What was it?
A raccoon.
Oh, of course.
See, back in these days, the Forest Service wasn't so good about dropping off food and supplies, and, well, Carter was hungry. So he did what anyone would do. He skinned and ate it. Eventually, Carter didn't want to eat anything else. It was raccoons or nothing. But one night, as he sharpened his raccoon blade, there was a scratching at the door. He looked towards it, and again, heard a tiny voice. "Help! Help!" He approached slowly, knife in hand, and ripped the door open. But no one was there. But then, from under the bed, he heard another small voice. "Help! Help!" Carter looked under the bed, and, of course, nothing was there either. So, startled but believing he was just tired, Raccoon Carter went out hunting, and for the first night in months, came up empty. Now, in bed, his stomach rumbling, he hears the voice again. Help! Help! And now, he wonders if it's coming from inside of him. But then, a figure appears at the edge of the bed. Again, he reaches for his axe, but in its place is another figure. He looks for the door, and there are more and more figures. Beady, glowing eyes peering out through dark masks. He leaps out of bed, horrified, slips and hits his head. And before he can get up, he feels hundreds of little fingers and razor-sharp teeth digging into
Jesus
his skin.
Christ.
Far away in Bighorn Tower, the lookout reported hearing a voice echoing through the valley. Loud at first, and then smaller and smaller, until they faded away forever. Help! 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 And that's the story of Raccoon Carter. His ghost still wanders through the valley, moaning, "Help! Help!" on hot summer nights.
So, how'd the tower burn down?
Lightning, I think? I don't really know. Nature trying to purge the ghost.
Oh, there's an old guitar in here. It's burned up, but still intact.
No? And nothing. Comments? Just no comments. I thought I could report something. And, oh, old notepad.
Hey, I've got a notepad here in the outhouse near Hawk's Rest. Looks like song lyrics written by a guy named Carter.
Wow, there's a 0% chance it's a happy song.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
I'm headed off to Old Shoshone, where the birds and the bees won't know me, where men of the world don't exist no more, and there ain't no goals to keep no score. No gals to keep no score. I'm taking off. Let me actually use. I'm taking off for the woods to a place where there ain't no shoots. Don't need no books. I'll ponder the ponderosas. Don't need no lady. I'll marry the Mariposas. I can't waste no time in getting there. I'll do 80 down, 80 without a prayer. Don't need no gal to spruce up for the spruces. Don't need no pal. I'll change my mood for the mooses. If you're wondering where's my ass been, it's been cavorting with the aspens. Don't need no grass. I'll get altered among the elders. Don't need no mass. I'll grovel before the boulders. I'm headed off to Old Shoshone, where the Alec and the Olds will know me. Where there ain't no judges to whom I gotta plead because I can't be me in the Old Shoshone. I want to keep the guitar now. I don't know if I can fix it, but yeah, let's keep the guitar. Back through. And it didn't look like I could cross into the northern region, for whatever reason. In fact, let me go back. So I'm clearly on this like right side of the path where the line crosses over, right? Am I? Line. So that's the right side of the path. There's a left side of the path also. So then we can merge back down. Somehow. If there's a utility pole. Should be a drop from. I can't see it. I don't know if I just don't have very tools yet. Oh, rustle thing? Is it just me? Indeed. No, it just. I don't think. Oh, okay. Like, I don't think there's anything further. Oh,
There's really no way past some of this underbrush that's grown over the trail.
See, the thornier a trail is, the less inclined a ranger is to want to deal with it. They'll just hike or take their horse a different way.
alright, well, we marked it down. Now move through. Wait, but if. Oh, okay, so it's this part that. Then the trail keeps going north. We're now moving east. Where's the cache? Bye. Oh, you know what? This is not an active cache. That's why it's not on the map. I just got that. Okay. We found Hawk's Rest. We need to keep going north. This way. So, following the thing, right? The thing is now currently pointing northwest. So for the telephone to be pointing northwest, we are in this point where, again, telephone and the red trail cross. So, keep going north. Yeah, it looks like the trail straight up ends, and there's no. They're just not letting us go there. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason why that's the case. I'm a little disappointed. This feels like an invisible wall. Nothing for me to report. Nothing for me to see. Like, no, you're not going that way, apparently. Okay. That's just the utility pole. Hmm. A little disappointed. Well, I guess actually I could still find a cache. I go north from the path. North. maybe that is the cache? I'm currently looking east. Alright, I'm gonna do this just because I... No, I don't want to do it. 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 I want to puzzle this out. Let's go back to the spot where the telephone crosses over the trail. Is right here. I want to go straight north from here. Drifting a little already. Alright, I give up. Let's just go back, grab our guitar, get to our lookout. Going back down. Following the trail. So we'll grab the guitar and come back next time.
What's in this cave down here?
Get the book.
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks. NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
Hello? Oh! It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Hey, tit for tat. Tit for tat, my girl.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Let me drop the guitar for a second. I guess there's a couple of different ways I can go, and they both lead to two forks eventually. Nope. No, my guitar! Okay, got my guitar. Take my guitar and play. Just like yesterday. Up. More climbing. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back for the book right now.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. So it's, just the outhouse, then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Hey, got an old baseball.
Ah! You know, I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns anyway?
Well, that would be a pun, Hank. A glorious pun.
I went to junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
Well, Royal's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Flo Butts? Oh man, that's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns. So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never. I feel like I'm going to be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that.
Speaking of which,
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter's on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell...
You should get inside.
Fuck me. Someone broke in.
They what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
The place is trashed.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I just don't worry about it.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Day 2.